Girls and guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. So, I wasn't actually going to do a video on this car. And then I actually realised that this job is ridiculous and it's going to be happening to more and more people. So I thought I would give you a heads up. So we've got a 64 plate Mini Cooper S, the twin power turbo. Basically, that engine, okay? And it's coming with a failed water pump. So I thought, it shouldn't be that bad. You know, the old R56, R55 minis, they're not too bad. You get to it through the wheel arch, remove the tensioner. I thought it'd be great. But it's a Mini. And they're designed terribly. Not saying I could do a better job, but I probably could. So I thought I'd do a video just to give you a heads up on how to actually do this hellish job, especially when it's like 30 odd degrees. So I'll talk you through where we are now. We're already in, but I can speed this up for you. The first thing you want to do is remove the headlight, which is 10mm Torx, and Torx. 3 of them, get them out of the way, put the headlight somewhere safe. Then you want to remove the arch liner, which is a series of 8mm. Then you want to remove the under tray, which is another series of 8mm. Once you've got to that, brilliant. You're now at the point of where you literally don't know where to turn because there's stuff everywhere. Now, you need to get the engine mount out because you can't get to the auxiliary belt tensioner. The auxiliary belt's there. There is just, when I say there is no room for it, there's no room for it. Trust me. You need to take the engine mount off, jack the engine up, so you can undo the tensioner, then go up and down and remove the water pump. The water pump is just a few bolts, not that bad. It's just getting to the damn thing. Now, to get the engine mount out, obviously you have to remove the headlight, because why not? It's a Mini. And then there's a stupid bracket that bolts to the engine mount. Here is the engine mount. So you've got two, the engine mount's a little bit bad. You've got two 7s that go there and there, okay? And you literally are undoing them in no room. One's here, one's here. I used a wobbly, sorry, two 8mm, a little wobbly flexi to get them 2 out. So once you've got that out, you can then undo the E-sockets that hold it in. You've got 2 E-sockets, well, you've got 3 E-sockets across here for 3 E-bolts, them ones. And then you've got 2 big E's. One goes here, one goes here. And then you still can't get the bloody thing out. So you've got 2 white clips that hold the aircon pipes out in. Once you've unhooked them, then you can take the engine mount out through here. You can do it, it is just died like a doiger. Which then leaves me with another problem, because I thought I might be able to get to the auxiliary belt tensioner at this point, but I can't. Oh, there it is there. It's that one in there. So you see that one? That's the, I believe, that's the moving tensioner part of the, yeah, that one moves. So it's that one there you need to get to. I don't know if I've done the right thing by removing the engine mount. I've just done it because I can't see a way of getting to the pulley or to it. Wow, that's bad. Don't know why it didn't do that. So yeah, I've done that so I can get to that. I mean, just thinking I might have been able to remove the boost pipe and get to it. Probably. I'll have a look at that later. But yeah, so I'm going to put a nice spanner on there, or at least I can get to it from the top. Yeah, I can get my hand onto it now, so that means I can get a spanner and whip the belt off. Then I can lower the engine down and then get to the water pump through there. Well, it is a 19mm for the tensioner down there. And we have a belt off. However, we do have an injury because I slipped. There are sharp things in there. So now we can see some of the bolts for the water pump. There's a little 10mm there. Let's get this belt out of the way nicely, so that is just a pain. Yeah, so let's check we've got the right one first. Well, she looks right. I see a bolt at the top, so I've got 4 10mm to remove. That does run seriously close to that, don't it? Wow, there's 0 room for any bearing wobble. But then again, if you have bearing wobble, it's all over. What's weird? I'm working on a Saturday. I normally don't work on Saturdays. Is that the same? Yeah, that is the same. Cool. Right, we're gonna start changing the pump, finally, after removing arch liner, under tray, headlight, pointless covers, engine mount, auxiliary belt. So stupid. So I've managed to undo most of the bolts. I was kind of looking through here. There's one there, and you can get to them. So you can actually get some 10 mils in and around. Just with my strong hand pulling out the rest of the gasket. Sorry for the motion sickness there. We've got that one out. Time to reassemble and put the whole front of the car back together because it's so stupid. Water pump's in. Do you know what? I don't care if you judge me. Yes, I've used some silicone sealant on the back of it. Why? Because if it leaks, I'll be very upset. All 4 bolts are in tight. Now, it is a mixture of raise it up, you can tighten that one up, raise it down, you can do the other 2, up, down, eventually it's on. Auxiliary belt's on, it goes tensioner, idler, alternator, water pump, aircon, crank pulley, in and around like that. I know I'm on, but in a second I'm just gonna flick the ignition just to make sure the belt is running properly. Filled it up with the antifreeze ready. Then just got to put engine mount on and just reassemble the car casually. Good news is belt's all good, everything's on. Need to top up the antifreeze, that's just gone down a lot. So let's keep that topped up. It's not gone down too much, but it is going to go down more because the system was very, very low. So let's keep this topped up. Lovely. Yeah, the main thing is in, on and running, and we have no extra puddles on the floor. That was already there. But yeah, nothing's getting added to it. Lovely. Now, engine mount. I'd forgotten, on this aircon pipe there is a little bracket here, little E bracket. Yeah, that one there. You got to take that off before you take everything off because that is connected to the engine mount. I'm sure you'd have found this by now, but just so no one can say, you didn't mention it. There it is, it's there. And the headlight's back in. I need to line it up with the bonnet, but it's roughly in. 10 mil on the sides, not done up, but all the Torxes are. So now you've got to line that to the headlight, to the bonnet, sorry. Yay. Well, everything's in and on. We've bled it up and it is the end of the day. So this one is actually finished. So I hope that helped you. If you're ever stuck, remember you do these at your own risk. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, yada, 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 yada. So that Mini is